Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Wow, today is just one of those days where I woke up and I'm just like a little under the weather, but life has to go on. We need to move, my dear. We need to move. You know, ever since I've gotten to this country, I've been sick through and through. Like, the only break I get is probably like a week or so, and then I'm sick again. When I first arrived, it was so hot. I remember this other one time, it was like 43 degrees, and the weather was like, it feels like 46. And I was so sick. I felt so nauseated. I was just going through the most. And it got better. It got cooler and cooler as the months went by. But I was still getting flu, you know. I think because of the climate, the atmosphere, just the change in general, with my body not necessarily being able to adapt quickly. And then now it's cold. Oh my goodness, it is so cold. I woke up this morning and I was so shocked at how cold it is. I couldn't even like open my window. That's how cold it is, you know. And I think it was like -1. And I'm from Nelspruit, right? Even in winter, Nelspruit doesn't get that cold. Probably the lowest in winter would be like 11, maybe. But -1, child. And it's not even the belly of winter, it's only the beginning of winter. And I'm just thinking, am I going to survive this place now? Am I going to survive winter here? But anyway, God is good. Yeah, so I've just this whole day, it is a Saturday. As I'm recording this, I'm editing my video, and I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, basically not showing anything in this video, but I'm just saying to myself that you are not, just because you don't feel okay doesn't mean that you are not going to be productive. You know, do something. One step in the right direction is better than no steps at all. And so that is why I decided that, okay, let me film a video. I don't feel good, I don't feel great, I don't feel like doing anything, I just want to sleep all day. But yeah, that doesn't really help, right? So I decided that I'm going to film.
City. The dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Okay, so check out those two guys, Mr. Wellness and his sidekick, the King of Hair. Yeah, and underneath their head shirts were the ads of two very well-practiced ladies. Just want to make sure we don't. I'm good. No, he has had 2 years to fix you. You are my project now. Oh, what about him? Asada. Yeah. No,
Alright, so today we're going to be reading a story, okay? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so the story says, the title says, Bring Your Pet Day Disaster. Okay? It's not a long story, but there are some words that might be words that you don't know. Okay, so I'm going to read the story first, and then when I'm done reading the story, you will read, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so the story says, Bring Your Pet Day Disaster. I had my backpack on my back and a leash in my hand. It was Bring Your Pet to School Day. My dog Jax was happily trotting beside me as we walked to the bus stop. We were all excited to have our pets with us. Once we got on the bus, though, things started to go downhill. The bus was so noisy. In addition to the normal chatter of the kids, the animals would not use their inside voices. And the smell was terrible. Jax's nose was trying to sniff all the new smells, and it was so hard to get him to follow me into a seat. When we were seated, another dog rushed up to us with a leash trailing behind her. She and Jax started to sniff each other curiously and started to play. Fluffy, get back here! I heard one of the third graders shout. The dog ran towards the voice. The bus driver's voice came over the speaker. Please hold on to your pets. It is dangerous to have them running all over the bus. Okay, such a funny story, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now it's your turn to read the story.
I walked into the building to my classroom. The hallways smelled worse than the bus. There were still animals running wild and messes everywhere. My classroom was no better. Mrs. Dalton looked frazzled as she instructed us to keep our pets in their cages or keep the leashes tied to our desks during class. As she was talking, she slowly started to turn into a parrot. And I woke up snug in my bed. Wow, no wonder our school doesn't have a Bring Your Pet to School Day, I thought. As much as I loved Jax, I was really glad I wouldn't have to worry about him or his messes all day at school.
What kind of pets do you think people have? Besides dogs and cats, what other pets do you think people have?
Maybe parakeets
Mm-hmm.
and birds.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And you don't have birds, right?
No, but my grandpa has one bird, and my grandpa lives with us. So we have a bird in a way.
So you have the bird, and the bird lives inside the house or outside the house in a cage?
Inside.
Inside. What kind of bird is it? Do you know what kind of bird it is?
Yes, but only in Slovak.
Okay. Maybe you can translate. What is the name of the bird in Slovak?
It's
Maybe we can translate it.
I forgot.
No problem.
You just saw me teaching online. And that's because I never stopped teaching online. So when I came to China, I never stopped with the teaching. Mainly because my students, some of my students were just like, it's okay. They will make the sacrifice, especially with the time zone differences. It's quite tricky, but they were willing to just make the sacrifices, and either wake up early or sleep a little bit later, just so that they're able to continue with the lessons. I think for a lot of people, once you get used to a certain style of somebody's teaching, it's a lot more difficult to now find somebody else or start fresh and learn someone new. So I think maybe that is the reason why a lot of the parents, more especially, just decided that they would like for me to continue teaching their kids, even when it's not necessarily convenience in terms of time. But yeah, it works. We make it work. I also do sacrifice, but it is what it is. And so if you feel like you need help, you have a laptop, you don't know where to start, you don't know what to do, you don't know what to do, Jay. You can just email me. I'm here to help those of you that are willing to learn how to teach online, just so that you make a little bit of money. So I will put my email address down below on the screen and also on the description box so that you can email me. I'll walk you through the whole process, baby. We need to help each other out. And I'm here for that. So yeah, see you in the next video.